Hey guys, it's Byron from the Netherlands with a new review about a very interesting book called How Brands Grow Part 2, written by Jenni, Romaniuk and Byron Sharp. As the name says, it's the second book of how brands really grow based on research and metrics. Let me start with suggesting this and the first book to anyone who wants to get some insights in how a brand really grows. For those who consider reading the books, start with the first. In the first book, a lot of laws are introduced. The second book is a deepening and broadening of the first with new markets and more brands and a lot more. It doesn't matter whether you work for a big company or have your own small business. The principles and rules remain the same. The only difference is the size of campaigns and strategy. Everything in the book is backed up with all kinds of researches, which means you don't get some fancy story but hard facts and statistics. Before reading the book, I had a lot of general assumptions like most of us, that a luxury brand is more exclusive when it's less available. However, research showed that perceptions of exclusive distribution do not correlate with a perception of exclusivity and luxury. And that's just one of the many general assumptions that are taken down in the book. Now, let's start with the most important things I got out of the book that I thought were worthy to share with you. One of the most important questions of marketing strategy is whether you should focus on improving the loyalty of existing customers or try to win new customers. The answer on this question might surprise you a bit. A brand can only grow by improving their penetration, or easier said, getting new customers. What it says is that there is a direct correlation between the size of the brand and the percentage of the loyalty of their existing customers. The bigger the brand, the higher their loyalty level. Here's one to think about. Small brands are better than niche brands. They can become big. For brands, there are two kinds of availability: mental availability and physical availability. Mental availability, which is the propensity of the brand to be thought of in buying situations. Physical availability is how easy the brand is to buy and find. So in order to let your brand grow, you can think about ways to grow mental or physical availability. Let's take a deeper look into mental availability. Category entry points, or CEPs, linkage, are pathways to the brand. CEPs are the cognitive channel that builds mental availability. That's why large share brands are linked to a broader range of CEPs than smaller brands. Building mental availability is attaching the brand to memory structures that will let the buyers think about the brand in buying occasions. A very good example of a brand that has built a great memory or mental availability is a brand in the Netherlands called Kippensoep. To a variation of campaigns, they said 4 o'clock, kippa soup, with which they created a unique memory only for their brands, especially for those people that are working. And if they would take a break around 4 o'clock and they go to the coffee machine, then it's very likely that if there would be kippa soup physically available, that they would take it because of the memory. The last thing I want to share with you is about the rumors of word of mouth, or womb. After they had done a lot of research, these are the results. Negative womb is rarely worthy of attention. So, in future, don't worry about it. Positive womb has the most effect when it reaches the people with a low or medium propensity to buy the brand. Low or medium are people that will buy that kind of stuff a few times, but not very often. This was the last thing I wanted to share with you. I would like to share another dozen of facts with you, but I think right now you have quite a good idea of what the book has to offer you. So if you want to know more, see and check the book by yourself. If you have any questions or like some more info or see my notes, I'm more than happy to share them with you. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and got some value out of it. My next book review has something to do with social media marketing, so you better subscribe if you want to be the first to see it. Thanks guys, I will see you soon.